see the number 6 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the sack. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. Gets into space at the 50. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Florida. And they take the early lead. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
The shotgun handoff here. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The Wolverines look to keep this drive moving. And they hand it off to the back. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
He's going to hand this off. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back. It's Davis. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Got a lane. Can he get in? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Here comes a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Always looking to throw. And looking for a big play here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And Michigan offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He'll hand it off. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Wolverines trying to cash in here in the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Here's the second down play. And now the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. No problem, knocks it right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Dropping back, it's Lagway. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Boy, this offensive line is so caught up in making sure that they're accounting for the defensive line. Nobody sees the inside linebacker. He comes home on a blitz and gets the sack.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. They'll run it here. Tackle made after just a short gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
How about that? The defense does their job on 3rd down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's 4th and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. It's a shotgun run call. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. And now from the pistol formation. And here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The pass rush closing in. When they hit him just as he releases the ball, it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the Gators will send the punt team onto the field. On to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Trying to find some room. It's Marshall. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give their returner an opportunity to bring this back. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with a touchback. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Empty set now, 5 wide. To the air, it's Lagway. Caught quickly. Finds just enough space and makes the first down. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. They'll try a pass here. Caught on the outside. It's Jackson. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Handoff to the back. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Second effort, their defense cannot stop them short of the marker.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Defense is coming after him. Catch made over the middle. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs to stop here, try to force a field goal attempt.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! Green 25.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And the Gators will look to convert here on fourth down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 34-yard try. Field goal try, no good. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the 1st down attempt here across the middle. Offense facing a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. It's Davis. And the freshman making an impact play there. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Quick completion to the tight end. Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the 1st, and it's 4th down. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Trying for a 4th down completion. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines on the scoop and score.
The big fella takes it all the way back for a touchdown. When his linebacker's been hitting people all day, he finally gets to show what he can do when he gets his hands on the football. I remember this guy played running back in high school. He hasn't had his hands on a football in a long time, but clearly remembers what to do with it after he picks up that fumble.
Point after, up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This has been a rough 1st half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Second down play coming up for this offense. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Here we go.
Looking downfield. It's Lagway. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses it.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
The Gators will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Look at the leg strength, a booming punt. He'll field it in his own end zone. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's a short completion to the big tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
This will likely be the last play of the half. And there's the handoff. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Michigan offense back out on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. They were able to stop that reverse in its track.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
They just felt that one coming. Third down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Moves.
Takes the toss and heads left. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Ready.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Fire.
Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. Gets past the tackler into open space now. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores.
Lasso.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Gators looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal.
Easy.
Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Snags the quick throw. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Okay, ready.
O-line formation for the defense.
Flat. Ringo. Ringo.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Ready.
Ball
set.
at the 6-yard line now. It's third and goal.
Cobra.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. The deficit remains 17 points off the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Single back, takes the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Ready.
Second down play coming up. Looking for some space. It's Marshall. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
325.
On first and 10, looking to throw. And it's complete downfield. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Got it.
The Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here.
Razor, razor. Flare, flare.
Takes the handoff again. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Ready?
And the Wolverines are in the red zone.
Pound 55 weak.
Gives it to the back. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Michigan. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And now to try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. There's the handoff. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Jackrabbit.
Looking to pass here. Finds the receiver wide open. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. The defense recovers the fumble.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do. And they're on it for a big turnover.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field.
Ready, set,
1st down here for this offense.
moves.
They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game. But we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. I know he gets tackled here at the 2-yard line. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give that young man the football again. Let him get his touchdown.
Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Michigan 31, Florida 7.
Ready, ready.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal.
Come on, set. Ready.
And the quarterback just sneaks it. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Nice safe ball here for the touchdown. The quarterback does a nice job of just kind of waiting to find the crease behind that center and guard. Found it, got low, and found the end zone.
They're set now to try the PAT. They make the PAT, but still trail 31-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Ball handed off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And the tailback's got it again. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line. The big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Ready, fight.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
On the double.
3rd down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going.
Ready, go.
They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach 4th quarter offense all year long, the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on 3rd downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense.
3:25.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Set. Hut.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He's swarmed by the defense.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side,
Touchdown, Wolverines. And this one is getting ugly. That's another touchdown, an old-school performance for this running back in a conference championship game.
yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line, he decides to have his best game of the season in this game. Everybody watching. What a game.
Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
From their own 8-yard line now, it's 2nd and long. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's running out of time here. Contact as he let the ball go. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in the football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
And the Gators will have to punt this one away. Steps into this one, and it's a boomer. Wow. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Now it's 2nd down here. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Can he get there on the ground? Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That run moves the ball across the 40.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Receiver trying to make yardage, takes it on a jet sweep. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this is the risk you take when you run this play. Sometimes it works, sometimes it backfires, and this time it backfires on the offense by going backwards for a tackle for a loss.
They'll kick it away here. He'll field the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Gators offense retakes the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Ready up.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to throw. It's Lagway. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Got it.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And the back now goes in motion. Always looking to throw. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Deep shot caught inside the 25. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Look to throw it here on 2nd down. Got him. He's sacked.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. The pocket breaking down. Escapes the sack. And the protection breaks down yet again another sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.